Are you not fucking bored with the spiritual and wellness industry? Like, are you not tired of everybody and their dog jumping on here, trying to teach, preach, heal, all of that? Like, I am so happy that we are in this great awakening and that we are remembering the divine spark within us, that we are tapping into our internal gnosis and we're actually evolving as a species. I'm beyond happy about that. But like, have you noticed that there's like this feeling with everybody and their dog doing it? Okay. I think in the next 14 years, this industry is going to collapse. And I want to explain to you guys why I think that is, aside from the fact that like astrology is going to like force us into that. But I want to go deeper with it. So the reason why there's like this bloated, performative, like cookie cutter energy that we're seeing everywhere online and everything feels super inauthentic is for two major reasons. One, we're in this great awakening, okay? And I don't know about you, but I remember when I first woke up like 10 years ago, it was like, oh, I just want to tell everybody. I want to help everybody remember. It's like this, you're excited, and I get it. You're excited. You want to like help. You want to do these things. That's a natural part of the human conditioning. We want to serve, we want to be helpful, we want to do these things. Like, that is what it is to be human. But here's the thing. The reason why so much of it feels so performative and so inauthentic, or like you're finding yourself constantly going to these like high ticket workshops and you're not yielding like actual results, it's because the majority of people in this industry, are just doing it for money. And it's sad to say, but it's true. They're just doing it for money and it's fun for them. Their heart is not actually in service, and they're not actually doing the work because maybe they didn't need to. Maybe they grew up in a life privileged enough where the work wasn't as deep for them. Okay. But the majority of people, okay, and I fell victim into this myself, is most of us grew up in highly dysfunctional homes. Okay, this is the human condition. We're all to some degree traumatized ancestrally, and we all grew up in dysfunctional homes. And most of us were parentified children who learned how to have love, get love, receive love, and they develop their sense of worth based on what they could do, what they could give. And this usually falls in the realm of like helping, saving, rescuing, caretaking, overly codependent. And when you haven't actually worked with those shadows within you, those wounds, those parts of yourself, you're going to project that into the work that you do. And it's going to feel icky and performative because what you're doing is actually trying to perform for love. Your worth is tied up in this whole thing, and you're performing to get attention and likes and validation and to be seen, because that is how you were receiving love as a child. You were loved when you rescued. You were loved when you saved. You were loved when you stepped up and you handled it and you were the good girl or boy. Like, that is how you are used to receiving love. And if you're not giving that to yourself and you haven't met those parts and those wounds, it's going to show. And so many of these people are getting into this industry unconsciously, and that's the biggest driving factor. And that's why it feels so icky, is two things. People are waking up, and people are performative because they have these wounds that they haven't addressed, and because they're just doing it for money. It's that simple. And so I really think that we're going to be seeing a falling away of that. Oh my God. I don't know if you guys heard that, but it scared the shit out of me. And I think the way in which this is going to fall apart is because when you've been on this journey long enough, like I have, you see that there's cycles and there's patterns that people go through. And one of these major cycles is that you realize, like, what is the point of all of this healing if I'm not actually doing the thing that I want to do? And you guys, I'm going to tell you right now, people who truly are meant to serve feel it with every fiber of their being, and they devote and dedicate every ounce of themselves to mastering this craft. It's not just some fun hobby for them. It's like they eat, breathe, sleep it, all of it. And even then, the shadow can be sneaky, right? The shadow can be sneaky in that and still be performing for love or trying to get love. And